Right now at 5, bound for trial. A 21-year-old accused of breaking into an apartment and beating people inside says he's innocent.
And an Eau Claire elementary school participates in a nationwide kindness challenge.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozorowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. One of the men accused of breaking into a Chippewa Falls apartment and injuring 2 people is heading to trial. 21-year-old Jeremiah Mackey is charged with felony counts of armed robbery with the use of force, substantial battery intended to cause bodily harm, and false imprisonment. He appeared in a Chippewa County court for his arraignment this morning. Mackey's lawyer pleaded not guilty to all charges on his behalf. The future trial will start on September 16th and last 4 days. Mackey is currently out of jail on a $1,000 cash bond.
The CEOs of 5 of the top social media platforms testifying on Capitol Hill today about their company's attempts to protect children from online sexual exploitation.
Skylar Henry reports from Washington, D.C., where the head of one tech giant spoke directly to parents whose children have been harmed.
Would you like to apologize for what you've done to these good people?
At the urging of Missouri Senator Josh Hawley, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg addressed parents who say their children had been harmed by social media.
No one should have to go through the things that your families have suffered.
The head of the company that owns Facebook and Instagram stopped short of apologizing, but said Meta has invested $20 billion in safety and security. Lawmakers say the companies don't go nearly far enough to protect children.
Mr. Zuckerberg, you and the companies before us, I know you don't mean it to be so, but you have blood on your hands.
Zuckerberg, along with the CEOs of X, TikTok, Snap, and Discord, testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee about child sexual exploitation online.
No other American industry goes unregulated, and the tech industry should not be an exception.
After the hearing, advocates for child victims held a rally demanding accountability.
Were you satisfied with any of their answers?
Oh, absolutely not.
Fred Warner's 14-year-old daughter, Jocelyn, died by suicide in 2022 after being bullied online.
It's almost as though our children are for sale. Zuckerberg's words, out of most of them, I think, is the most disappointing.
Among the family's demands, amending the regulation that shields tech companies from being sued by users. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Now, ahead of the hearing, Snap said it will support the Kids Online Safety Act. It's a bipartisan bill that mandates platforms to stop recommending harmful content to kids.
Meta said it will prohibit people 19 and older from messaging teens who don't follow them on Instagram.
Well, it's a record-setting day as we look at temperatures. We hit a couple records here, at least high, but Eau Claire, we got up to 52 once again. 47 was the record. La Crosse kind of outdone. Right now we've tied it, but there's some indication we might have went a little bit warmer than that, but right now it stands at 52, so both areas hit that 52-degree mark. We do have dense fog with a clear sky, still that moisture and warm temps. We're going to see some dense fog developing overnight, so that advisory starts at 9 p.m. and goes through 11 a.m., so it will impact your morning commute. Right now, current temperatures are still very mild up there, more like end of March, like upper 40s to low 50s overall. That's about a 10 to 15 jump from yesterday. Unfortunately, it may not be as quite warm tomorrow. We do have a front cut to the north, a little trough that's going to bring slightly cooler conditions, and we're talking like 4 to 5 degree difference here. But for this evening, very mild. The fog will not impact anything yet. That'll be later in the night as we get down to the upper 30s for La Crosse. Very similar story for Eau Claire, still in the mid 40s, but should be in the mid 30s here. Eventually, we'll see some haze or fog developing as we get towards midnight. Later on, we'll break down the timing of this fog, what the temperatures look like tomorrow, a little bit cooler. And once again, we're talking 40s instead of 50s.
Right.
And then that'll go on for Friday, but we got warm temperatures all the way through next week and maybe some rain by the time we get to this point next week. We'll see if that happens.
It was a beautiful day today, though.
It really
Loved
was.
it.
Yeah, mild end to January.
Enjoy it, because eventually we will get winter back at some point.
Always the realist. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, Greg. Governor Evers was in La Crosse to highlight his new health care task force. Earlier this week, Evers signed an executive order to create the task force on the healthcare workforce. The task force will be charged with studying the workforce challenges facing the state's healthcare system. They'll also create an action plan to be considered for the next state budget. In local healthcare, the announcement that 2 Chippewa Valley hospitals will be closing has been top of mind. At Western Technical College today, Evers Evers said the task force is focused on the situation, and DHS is having conversations with people in Eau Claire.
We're working behind the scenes to do whatever we can, but the bottom line is we're going to fix this, and we have to fix it. We can't allow part of our state not have this, the need. The need is there.
Now, Evers blamed the hospital closures partially on the state's failure to expand Medicaid, saying if there was an expansion, the state would have been able to pay more to the hospitals. Evers called for an expansion of the state's Medicaid program in his recent State of the State speech.
The Wisconsin Parks and Rec Association hosted their annual meeting at the La Crosse Center today. This was the first time the meeting was held in La Crosse in 15 years. WPRA members from all over the state gather to share ideas and innovations that will help expand Parks and Rec departments. Some of the trends include integrating more pickleball facilities into communities and expanding esports and AI programs. UWL alumni played a major role in the success of today's conference.
A large number of the professionals come out of the program here at UW-La Crosse. So UW-La Crosse is a pipeline for young professionals to come into our fields.
70% of WPRA members are UWL alumni. Today's conference was the largest one they've ever had since the organization started 59 years ago, with just 465 attendees.
Fourth graders at Mance Elementary School in Eau Claire are participating in the Man's Great Kindness Challenge. Inspired by the nonprofit Kids for Peace Great Kindness Challenge, the elementary school gives kids a checklist that teaches them how they can be kind. It's intended to lift them up and teach them to respect and care for one another. Guidance counselor Jonathan says what's on students' checklists.
One of the checklist items is showing kindness to your peers, playing and talking with someone that you don't normally include or know very well. Showing kindness to adults by writing a thank you note or drawing a thank you picture for someone that cares for you. And then writing down 5 things you like about yourself to make sure that you're showing kindness to yourself as well.
Good tips. This afternoon, students created cards for people living in nursing homes. The Kindness Challenge lasts until every class completes its kindness list.
A heads up happening tomorrow, voting opening up for the 2024 Best of La Crosse County contest, sponsored by us here at News 8, River Valley Remodelers, and Phase 3 Digital. Residents can vote for their favorite La Crosse County businesses in categories like places to eat, shopping, and health and wellness, and much, much more. Voting runs from tomorrow until February 29th, and if you'd like to vote for your favorite county businesses, just visit our website at news8000.com.
More and more pregnancies are getting shorter.
The new research medical professionals are calling concerning after this.
Whether you have a design emergency or just want to shop the best furniture showroom in the area, the January clearance sale at International Furniture is the best time to buy high-quality furniture with savings up to 70% off retail price on select floor samples. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
Here you go.
Russell! I swear I've been seeing you everywhere.
I've been busy.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
It's not an I thing, Dad. It's a we thing.
Get a large 2-topping take and bake pizza for just $10.99. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Seeing clearly matters. Being seen matters more. Get 40% 50% off lenses on a complete pair purchase. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
Luther High School, a powerhouse in culture and academics. Our students are given the tools for high school academic success while also enjoying athletics, choir, and band. Our on-site industrial arts program provides advanced welding and advanced woodworking programs, along with Industry 4.0 classes. Luther High School is a Wisconsin parental choice school. All families who apply to Luther receive tuition grants. Your Luther High School, Christ-centered education, encouraging and preparing students for life. For more information, go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
Whether you have a design emergency or just want to shop the best furniture showroom in the area, the January clearance sale at International Furniture is the best time to buy high-quality furniture with savings up to 70% off retail price on select floor samples. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
More and more pregnancies are trending shorter, according to new federal research.
Jared Hill has more on why medical professionals are concerned.
Pregnancies are getting shorter. That's according to a new report from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. CDC researchers looked at births that happened before full-term pregnancy, around 40 weeks. They found early-term births at 37 or 38 weeks are up by 20% since 2014. Preterm births before 37 weeks are up by 12%.
This is concerning because if a baby is born early term, not preterm, but even early term, there can be complications. So the lungs may not be fully developed. That baby may not be able to regulate their temperature or their blood sugar as well. They may not have that suckling reflex that allows the baby to feed. And so that means staying in the hospital for longer so the baby has the support to survive.
CBS News medical contributor Celine Gounder is editor-at-large for public health at KFF. She says many factors are causing the rise in early-term births, including obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and convenience.
There's no question that some of this is early induction, early C-sections, but the trends of those have actually been going down. While still too high, the trend has been going down over the last 10, 15 years. Complications, things like preeclampsia or eclampsia. These are the reasons women are having to deliver earlier for the health of their own health as well as for the health of the pregnancy.
Dr. Gounder says women should not wait until they're pregnant to address issues. She advises going into pregnancy as healthy as possible. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
Now, if you're pregnant and experiencing headaches, changes in urination, and high blood pressure, it's critical to see your doctor right away.
Well, there's no question. Stanley and other brands of travel tumblers are the it thing to have right now. But they are also grabbing attention for another reason, and that's the fear those popular cups may contain lead.
A spokesperson for Stanley acknowledges that the material used to seal the vacuum insulation at the base of the cups does contain some lead, but says once sealed, this area is covered with a durable stainless steel layer, making it inaccessible to consumers.
While lead exposure is dangerous, especially to young children and those who are pregnant, doctors don't think it's necessary to ditch your cups.
So if you are using these cups correctly and they are not broken in terms of their sealant, I don't think you need to be terribly concerned.
In a statement, the Stanley Company says it's rare for the base of a cup to come off and expose the seal, but if that does happen, Stanley says the cup is eligible for replacement under its lifetime warranty.
Milstein says many people use the cups to help encourage more water consumption, a healthy alternative to beverages like soda.
2 U.S. Olympians are bringing home the gold 2 years after the Beijing Olympics.
What led to the original winners getting disqualified.
And yeah, we got a foggy commute for your Thursday, but still mild conditions throughout the weekend into next week. I'll break down when we might actually see rain or snow and when more winter-like conditions will occur. This all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Looking for fun, family-friendly entertainment?
The Lacrosse Sports Show returns February 8th through 11th.
Experience a safari-like walkthrough exhibit of kangaroos, lemurs, wild birds, and more.
Meet Dexter the dog, who learned to walk like a human.
Get grilling tips from Mad Dog and Merrill, or learn from fishing and hunting experts.
You can also feed parakeets, fish the trout pond,
and get free scoring of your trophy racks.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun.
February 8th through 11th at the Lacrosse Center.
LacrosseSportsShow.com.
It's time to power up at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the comfort that power brings to your new recliner, sofa, or sectional. All on sale now. And if it's powered up, there's even special financing and free delivery. Upgrade your reclining experience with adjustable headrest and adjustable lumbar, all at the push of a button from top manufacturers like FlexSteel, La-Z-Boy, and Stressless. Sale prices, special financing, and free delivery. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Does your home have a crawl space? When cold weather arrives, that can mean cold floors, frozen pipes, and higher energy bills. Protect your family and keep the cold air out this winter with Expert Crawl Space Sealing by American Waterworks. Sealing keeps your crawl space clean, protects pipes, and insulates your home, so floors are warmer and energy bills are lower. A sealed crawl space means a nicer home. Don't wait. Call American Waterworks today.
Get in a Jeep today at Pischke Motors in La Crosse or Pischke Motors in West Salem.
Start something new this winter with Jeep. Stop by today and get 12% off MSRP on a new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee, the official vehicle of winter. The Grand Cherokee is ready for your next adventure and is a modern icon of style and strength with the power and confidence you know Jeep provides. Stop in now because this offer ends January 31st.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Jeep.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
2 years after the Beijing Olympics, U.S. figure skaters are bringing home the gold, and Team USA is enjoying a bittersweet celebration.
After an Olympic scandal and a long investigation, the American figure skaters will be taking home gold medals. The 2022 squad was elevated from second place after the Court of Arbitration for Sport disqualified Russian skater Kamila Valieva. The teenage star had failed a doping test at the Beijing competition.
The controversy engulfed the games and denied the Americans a spot on the podium. Team members say they're hoping for that opportunity this summer.
Missing out on that Olympic experience was really, I think, the thing that maybe hurt the most. So as a team, we would love to be at an Olympic Games to receive our Olympic gold medal. Paris is right around the corner, so we would love to receive our gold medals in Paris.
We are truly overjoyed with the fact that this has all coming to an end and the resolution is here.
Now, in addition to disqualifying Valieva, the court banned her from competition for 4 years.
Well, we've had a string of mild temperatures. I actually walked with slacks and a quarter zip downtown to get a sandwich because it's like springtime out there still.
It was a good day to get out, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Get the vitamin D and the good endorphins going.
Yeah, what an end to the month of January here in Wisconsin, Greg.
Yeah, and February is going to start off the same way. In fact, maybe the first half of the month is going to be that. If you look at the Climate Prediction Center, a lot of red on that all the way through. Gets a little bit more fuzzy as you get towards the middle to the end, but overall precipitation, we do have an opportunity for some rain. I'll time that out. That comes more to later next week, but the big picture is going to be the mild conditions even when that rain chance comes. And if you're looking at the groundhog, depending on where the groundhog is going to be, that also depends on the cloud cover. I'll kind of show what I mean. It could see its shadow or not, depending on when it comes out. This is just for Wisconsin. Obviously, Punxsutawney Phil may have a different story on that. As you look at for the visibility tonight, we do have the dense fog advisory out until 11 a.m. This is just due to the snow melt, the moisture in the air, the light winds, and basically clearing skies. So this is something that you'll be looking at as for your morning commute. And if we time out the visibility, it's really going to start seeing it develop to the south and then expand. Really primarily looks like to be I-94 and south of the area. But overall, you'll see 0 to 1 mile visibility during the morning commute hours, expanding across the area. Now there could be pockets of higher ones. Eventually, as we get closer to 9, I think areas to the north will start seeing improvements, and then later, definitely by noon, if not earlier, you'll start to see visibility come back up too. So if you're out and about for tomorrow morning, it's going to have the fog potential, and with the temperatures being that cold or close to freezing, you might have some slick spots too, if any moisture. As we go towards Friday, we're going to start seeing an improvement with the winds turning around to the north-northeast. That will cool us down for tomorrow and also for Friday. Now, given the cloud cover, we talked about the groundhog. In the morning, we might have cloud cover. I think by the afternoon, we'll have more clearing skies, so it just depends on when he comes out, if he's going to see a shadow or not. But we will be a little bit cooler, yet still in the 40s. But then things do change for the weekend because, once again, we've kind of hit this block I've mentioned the last couple days. Eventually, it gets another block to Sunday, and then everything starts finally breaking down, but it's not till the end of next week. And even before that comes, we have these strong southwest winds aloft and at the surface will keep us warm as the system begins to approach by midweek. So we're still looking at temperatures in the upper 40s and maybe even 50. We mentioned this weekend, there's that system to the south. That turns the winds a little bit back to the northeast. So Sunday into Monday might be a little bit cooler. We're talking 4 to 5 degrees. And then next week, the winds begin to turn around the south as this large complex system out to the west begins to approach. Strong winds ahead of it will keep our temperatures 40s, maybe near 50. And then by Thursday and Friday, potentially this is the system we're keeping an eye on. Right now, it's a lot of question marks, and it's about 7 days out, so it could split, it could fall apart. Right now, it would say focusing more, at least the area, on rain potential as we go Thursday into Friday as it comes through, but we'll see what happens. But that's going to be another week, but still we got plenty of nice conditions in the meantime. But for tonight, once again, you got that dense fog advisory till 11 a.m., so temperatures getting down to around the low to mid 30s. And tomorrow, once the fog burns out, maybe around noon or just before that, we should get up into the low 40s, about 4 to 5 degrees cooler than what we were today, but still well above average. And that trend kind of goes through Friday. We drop down to 40. I know that's going to be a burying cold spot there for Friday, being 40, but then we drop back up to near 50 for the rest of the time period, and maybe some rain towards the end of next week.
Hey, if it looks more like today, I'll take it.
Yeah, we will pay for it eventually, you know.
Okay,
it's still February and March.
Okay,
but enjoy it.
All right.
But enjoy it for now.
Okay, we will. All right.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, Greg. When we come back, you've probably heard about a cat cafe, but what about a pig cafe?
Why this new sensation is making people in Japan hog seats.
Thursday on News 8 Now this morning, we'll have some of the cast of the Viterbo production of Tar Beach live in studio to talk about their upcoming performances. Have a great Wednesday night, everybody. More News 8 Now is after the break.
The Board Store Home Improvements. Everyday low prices on bathroom remodels for seniors and families. Contact us today for a prompt free estimate.
It's almost time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Voting begins in every category February 1st. We'll announce all the winners on April 1st. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com to learn more.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
When we at Riverbank made our new youth savings account, we wanted to learn more about how kids thought about money. So we went right to the source. Our first question was, what is a loan?
When people leave you alone. Not being friends. When you borrow people's money and then you give them money back. That you at home with no parents.
Riverbank, local banking made simple.
Pilgrims está creciendo y queremos que formes parte de una empresa exitosa, estable y segura. Estamos ofreciendo salarios más altos y más incentivos de pago que nunca. Visítenos en cualquier día para someter una solicitud de nuestra oficina de contratación o el miércoles para una entrevista inmediata. Ayúdenos a alimentar al mundo mientras le proporcionamos un entorno de trabajo seguro, un empleo estable y esencial con un salario fijo. Visítenos en cualquier momento en 502 West Main Street, Arcadia, Wisconsin, o someta su solicitud hoy en pilgrims.com.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
It's almost time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Voting begins in every category February 1st. We'll announce all the winners on April 1st. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com to learn more.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Telling the stories of our community. We're always on and where you can find us. News 8 Now. Expect more.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Cafes across the U.S. and around the world have started opening their doors to dogs and cats so we can keep our four-legged friends close.
But a new craze over in Japan has everyone hogging their seats. My Pig Cafe in Tokyo is the micro pig version of a cat cafe. Swooning over the swine costs customers 50 cents a minute, and pictures with the tiny trotters are included.
Now, micro pigs stay tiny, not growing any bigger than a corgi. And contrary to popular belief, they're quite clean. But critics have raised ethical questions.
Governments have a responsibility to kind of make sure that these things are certified and that the animals are being sourced ethically and that there isn't any kind of illegal trade involved.
The cafe owners insist their pint-sized porkers are loving the intention.
A vet does regular health checks, and if the pigs get tired, owners say they have a separate room for them to rest in. So assuming everything is above board, of course. I mean, I was spellbound here during the commercial break.
We were both
playing
looking.
During the commercial.
Look at those faces. Him and I are both in for someone to start a micro pig cafe here.
Oh my gosh, they look so adorable.
I know. Have you done a dog cafe?
I've never been to a dog cafe.
I haven't been to a cat one, and they're popping up.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to find one, but I guess you just sit with your four-legged friend and you eat snacks with them.
I guess. I mean, I just do that at home with my cup of coffee.
Right, you can just do it at home.
Hi, Bear. It works.
It does. All right, we'll have one more look at your forecast when we come back.
When the insurance company sees Bygoff and Rody on the other side, they know they're in for a fight. It's your life, but it's our fight. And they know that if they're not being fair with us, they will find themselves in court, and that's how Bygoff and Rody gets results for its clients.
Let River City Grill be your new lunch destination. Whether it's corporate lunches, parties, or events, we have the space and food for all of your gathering needs, big or small. We offer an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. with unlimited soup, salad, pizza, wings, and so much more. There's something for everybody. Stop by the bar and pair your delicious lunch with one of our many beers available on draft. River City Grill, Winona, Minnesota.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Get away in your home with new upholstery from Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop our huge inventory of Ashley sectionals, sofas, and love seats. Great discounts on recliners and reclining furniture with power features like adjustable headrest, heat, or massage. Customize your feel with best home furnishings. Go smaller or go the beast. Upgrade to power or change fabrics. And if you need a lift, shop our full line of lift chairs. Plus, try out our latest hybrid, gel, and all foam mattresses on a new adjustable base. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Wow, Forest Berry Fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
If you've been in a serious accident, you need a serious legal team. Bygoff and Rody is the Western Wisconsin powerhouse. Attorneys who won't settle for less than you deserve. Call Bygoff and Rody.
All right, tomorrow we're going to have the fog overnight, so dense fog until about 11 a.m. So something to keep in mind for your morning commute. Should lift by lunch hour and then a little bit cooler. We're still in the 40s, but we won't be 50. But then 50s potentially, once again, weekend next week.
Goodness, welcome to January. Thanks for watching, everybody.
We'll see you at 6.